What's up guys, it's Spazz, and today, this is going to be episode 3 of Story Time. Now, as you can see from the title, this is going to be kind of a different story. You might be confused, but I'll fill you in and you'll understand the title at some point. So the reason I didn't upload for like a week, I think a week ago I uploaded for the first time in a week. I don't know, I went to Mexico on vacation with my fam. It was nice, it was cool. But I am deathly afraid of airplanes. And I get so anxious, and I just want to die. I think I'm going to die on the plane, because I don't like the ocean, because, like, flying over the ocean, I would rather sail. No, I wouldn't want to sail. No, I just want to drive back from freaking Cancun, which is, I don't know how many miles, and then you gotta get through Border Patrol, which, okay, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
We need to build a wall.
It would be a long drive. I don't know how long it would be, but I would rather drive than get on a plane. And some people say, well, a car is actually more dangerous than a plane. I disagree. In a car, you're on the ground, and if you get hit, you have a better chance of surviving, in my opinion, than if you're 30,000 some feet in the air and you start plummeting to the freaking ground. Like, you're gonna die, okay? And if you're over the ocean, you're gonna drown. You know how fun that would be? Just knowing that you're about to die and you can't get the last breath of air. Planes are not for me. Okay, but that's not what this is about. So the first 2 flights there, of course I'm petrified. I just kind of sat there and wanted to die. Or I didn't want to die. I was on a plane, so I didn't want to die, but I thought I was gonna die. I was really anxious for the first 2 flights there. Whoop-de-doo, we enjoyed our time, and it was the last night before I went to sleep, before I'd have to wake up in the morning and do all this airport crap. I realized, oh yay, I get to go on 2 more flights. That's fun. Okay, so now let's just factor in here. I hate airplanes, and we were gonna have to fly over the ocean. No thanks. No, you know what? You can count me out. It was a good time spending my life with you, family, but I think I'm good. We had a good run, but you can just leave me down here, and I'll just, I don't know. I'll find something. So I'm in the airport, and nothing positive was going through my head. In my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna come back to see my friends ever again. You don't have any friends, you nut. Thanks. I ate food in Mexico because we were starving in the airport in Mexico, and I was all good. And then once we were boarding the airplane, I got all queasy and anxious because I hate airplanes. I've gone over this, and I was like, all right, just sit back, relax, trust the pilot, you'll be okay. And so I'm sitting back, I'm relaxed, and we're all boarding the plane. It was taking a little while, and then all of a sudden, this non-human-like creature freaking pounds on to the stinking airplane. I'm like, oh, God, please don't sit close to me. And there's an open seat 1 row ahead and to my right. I was on the left aisle, and I was in the aisle seat, and it was 1 row ahead and to the right there was open seat. Guess where this behemoth sits down? Right at spot. I feel so bad for the guy. I saw the guy's face when he saw her coming. He was like, please don't sit next to me. She sat down next to him. He was so disappointed. I felt bad for him, but I was happy I wasn't him. Anyways, I hadn't seen her face. I just knew that she was huge, and she was wearing like a nightgown. And I don't know, it had a bunch of holes in it. She was like a cave woman or something. I don't know. And so we got through the flight, and she made me feel even more sick than I was. Like, this is how bad this was. Like, and I'm thinking, all right, got through the flight. I don't live in necessarily a big town or big city or anything, and we just came from Cancun, Mexico, a huge vacation spot. So it's like, there's no way she's gonna. All right, I have 1 more flight, and it's only 40 minutes long. I'll get through it, whatever. And there's no way she'll be on my flight again anyway. We get through customs, we eat our food or whatever, and we get to our terminal area or boarding area. And I'm looking around for Behemoth. I was so disappointed. She's in the corner, just like... That's just the Behemoth lady sitting in the corner. I'm like, no, she has to... We must be in the wrong area. I told my parents, I'm like, we have to be in the wrong area, okay? And they're like, nope, this is what it says here. I'm like, please, maybe the behemoth's in the wrong area. Someone go talk to her. Get her out of here. And the odds of her coming actually to my city is ridiculous. Like, I don't live in like a big city like Chicago or freaking Atlanta. I don't know. I don't live anywhere like that, okay? Turns out she's actually going to my city. So she lives in the area where I live. So if she finds me, I'm dead. If I die, it's the behemoth. I don't know her name. It's the behemoth. Anyway, we get on board for our 40-minute flight to get back to my city. And I'm like, alright. She's on my second flight too. This is kind of crazy. But there's no way she's going to sit next to me or close to me. I get on, and I see her walking. I'm like, there's no way. Because she didn't stop. And we're towards the back of the plane this time. She didn't stop. She kept going right next to me. I'm like, okay, alright, you know what? You're good. Just keep going. She took the seat right in front of me. And when I tell you, she's bigger when she's in your same column. She's bigger when she's in your column. Alright, so let's say maybe you get this much room. There's the armrests or whatever, like, I don't know. And she droops over both sides, okay? And I'm like, this is not even happening. Like, are we in the wrong seat? Is she in the wrong seat? Please, get her off of this plane. Or it, I don't know. Like, the rest of her was bad. But all of a sudden, you just see her turn around like every 30 minutes. Here. Like, I don't know what face I just made. I don't know. It made me sick to my stomach. Anyway, she was the behemoth on board. I got home, and I never saw her again. Thank goodness. After we got our luggage, we're out of here. I'm done. I don't want to ever see you again. And if I see her around my city, I'm going to just straight up puke. It will bring back so many bad memories. I hate planes, and I get sick on planes. I'm always anxious on planes. And she made me even more sick. Goodness, it's not even like her fault. It's her fault. She kind of made herself that big. But yeah, that was the story of Behemoth on board. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe for more. It's been Spazz. Later.